So for the final call today, Michael in San Diego, you are on with Jim and Matt in past time, and I apologize. Was there a question?
Yes, Jim and Matt, thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to question your skepticism and ask you just a brief question, why you don't believe in the God of Spinoza like Einstein.
The God of Spinoza is a metaphorical God, not an actual God.
Well, have you read Spinoza's treatise on?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what you came up with, that it was just a metaphor?
That not that there's an actual thinking agent person that is represented by Spinoza's God, and to whatever extent Spinoza might have believed in an anthropomorphic agent like God, I don't, because there isn't sufficient evidence for it.
You know, I understand your position. I've heard a lot of your.
And why did you call to ask me about it?
But my point is that he actually did believe, you know, in a form of pantheism, and I'm not here to argue for any.
Why?
The semantic term God, I think, is part of the problem. Go ahead.
Stop, Michael. Why do I give a fuck what Spinoza or anybody else believed?
Well, I know you like to be a free thinker and just base it on your own form of Humean skepticism.
Yes, but I also understand logical fallacies, and Spinoza has no recognizable expertise on a God. So Spinoza's opinion on a God isn't argument or evidence for a God. The time to believe that there's a God is when there's been an argument supported by evidence presented by it. I don't care what Spinoza had to say, because I'm not going to buy into fallacious lines of reasoning, not just because I want to be on my own. So when I ask you why I should give a fuck what Spinoza believes, you didn't answer the question. Okay. Is there a good reason for me to care what Spinoza believed about God?
Yeah, I'd be happy to answer that question. You know, it's not just Spinoza, it would be Einstein. It was Einstein who also believed, you know, in that concept of God. That's
I guess what Einstein believed about God either, until you tell me why I should. That's the question I've asked. Why is it callers to the show?
That's the whole point.
Shut the fuck up. Why is it callers to the show refuse to answer the question I've asked and go off to answer some other question? Why should I?
Just ask me why you don't want to. You're just asking me why you shouldn't appeal to authority.
I'm asking you, why should I care what Einstein or Spinoza believed about a God?
Well, I agree with that we shouldn't appeal to authority. I think we should look to their ideas and their conception of reality based on their knowledge, and not just them.
Is Einstein an authority on God?
Okay, then why did you call in to talk about Spinoza and Einstein? Do you have evidence for God?
It's really. I would say, yeah. I would say I have a Bayesian probability based on my knowledge of the natural.
How did you compute the probability?
I already hung up, Jim. The second you said the word Bayesian.
Oh, yeah. Well,
this is a bullshit call. My apologies to anybody who's watching this for the first time who thinks that I just was like loud and rude to some serious seeker. No, that's a bullshit call. And I apologize that we don't have time to go into all the detail about why it's a bullshit call. But after the show, after we've been on this long, I really only want to talk to people who are going to honestly have a conversation and not come in and say, hey, Matt, why don't you believe in Spinoza's God? After all, Einstein believed in it. Do you think you're smarter than Einstein? Yeah, motherfucker. On the subject of a God, I do. There.
Yeah. Because Einstein is an expert on physics, not whether or not there's a God.
Exactly. But also, I'm not convinced that Einstein did that. He gets all of these. People reference these all the time. And at the end of the day, that's why I asked the question. It doesn't matter what I think about God. It doesn't matter what you think about God. The only thing that matters is the evidence and the argument. That's it.